new form of public transportation is reshaping Europe. Short-term bike rental facilities are popping up all over the continent, of which Paris is the biggest. With a population of 2 million and 30 million visitors a year, the City of Light is one of the busiest places in Europe. Today, downtown Paris is undergoing a transformation. Velo, which loosely translates to bicycle freedom, was launched on July 14, 2007 with 10,000 bikes and 750 stations. In 2008, it'll have 20,000 bikes and 1,400 stations. Bicycling in Paris has become a solution that addresses both climate change and health. It simultaneously decreases congestion and emissions while increasing fitness and well-being. Bike sharing in Paris is being paid for by advertising. Before Velo, a city like Paris would sell billboard rights to a company like JC&Co, and in exchange they'd receive a percentage of the ad revenue. Today though, things have changed. Paris still sold the billboard rights, but instead gets a new form of public transportation, which generates far more money for both parties involved. With this in mind, we headed off to Paris in November 2007 to see for ourselves what Velo was all about. So right now we're going to go down outside the hotel and find the nearest bike rental station. We're going to go check out the Champs-Élysées. So we're right around the corner from the hotel, and we've got some nice British folks helping us out, but the whole system seems to be slightly less easy than you'd hope. So I've got my card with a special chip in it, and I'm going to try. After ensuring we had a Velo-compatible credit card, it was time to tackle the initially confusing menu process. You have to swipe your card, guaranteeing a deposit should you steal the bike, and then the computer prints out a ticket that you use to rent the bike. Velo is designed to cost almost nothing if you use it the right way, so the first half hour of every trip is free, but the price then increases each half hour after that to keep the bikes in circulation. So if you took a bike home with you for 20 hours, it'd cost 150 euros, but our weekend of riding, consisting mostly of short trips, cost 6 euro. Alright, we've succeeded in actually getting 2 bikes, so we're off. After you've rented your first Velo, things get a whole lot easier. You simply key in the digits from your previous receipt and your PIN and grab another bike. Doesn't have to be the same bike or station, any will do, and the whole process takes about 10 seconds. To return a bike, you slot it into an empty station and wait for Velo's diagnostics program to give you the green light that means you didn't break it.
Circle around the Arc de Triomphe. It's pretty well known as one of the worst spots in the world to have to drive around. We're gonna go ahead and see what it's like to ride bikes around.
Things were pretty hectic, but the amazing thing is how aware Parisian drivers have become of bicycling. Simply having 10,000 extra riders on the streets every day has made it inherently safer for all of them.
So I made it back. It's kind of crazy. It's about 20 lanes of traffic and no lines, and no one used blinkers.
Away from the congestion around the Arc de Triomphe, we found that Paris has worked hard to create more bike lanes, paths, and routes, and it has transformed how people get around. As we returned our bikes for the final time, it was clear that Velo has been a colossal success. And already this has big city mayors across North America looking into bike sharing systems of their own.